Plenty more fish in that CMP. We're building to something special this year. Speaking of, let's get you set up with goals for the second half. Any of these stand out to you?
I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
All right, don't get me wrong. The most important thing to me in this world is winning, but I'm also a competitor. And so I want to prove that I'm the best in my class, and if I do that, it'll put us in great shape when it comes time for the playoffs.
The team comes first, always.
But it's only natural to want a little recognition, and we know how to help make that happen.
Right.
You show out against top rookies.
Yeah.
And you'll have the media eating out of your hand when come voting time.
Just make sure you don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Everything you do to help the team win.
Team comes first, always. I just want my cake and eat it too.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, MP, you ready?
Feeling you, MP.
Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in objection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member. DC family coming up as Wizards dancers counter back tonight. Every fan and the house will get one. Put something fun on your fridge. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 555.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Shake and bake out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, they've got Jordan Poole. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Smart in at the 2 guard spot. Ah, what better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's well aware of the other contenders as well. So if he is going to win that award, he knows he has to be at his best when he's matched up against his fellow rookies. I love MP's ambition. Going to be fun to see how he battles.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, no way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake. He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
Ming, good.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Giddey against Poole. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ming, good.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Middleton. He's guarded close. And that one is hammered home.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Now here's Ming. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Sarr. Vucevic with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Ming. Vucevic to the pass to Ming. Shoots over Poole. They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
Poole against Giddey. Poole the pass to Sarr. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for Shake and Bake.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that. Poole padding those assist numbers.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Now, here is George. The shot by Brogdon wide open. A miss that time would have put him up. So for Chicago right now, the guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Shake and Bake, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the Hornets was phenomenal. He had 56 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. Just a fantastic night for him. A guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
This first shot. David, yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
That one drops. He ties it up. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Wizards shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Kispert. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Such a crisp ball coming from Brogdon. He gets it to him with a little bit of zip, on time and on target.
Got that one up quick. Ming's got 13.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Bulls. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates. Your coaching staff and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Now here's Ming. He's defended by Koulibaly.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Giddey against Brogdon. The 11-footer, good on the bucket, and the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And another miss by Chicago.
Okay. Period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him, he can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ming, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. 15 points in the game.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Sars checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Chris Middleton comes in for George. Marcus Smart's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Poole. Scoreless thus far. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Ming. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
The coaches love that.
So it's Washington ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're keeping it all inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Well, we all know the three-pointer was a big part of your game, Kenny, in an era where they simply didn't shoot that many.
Yeah, if I played today, my shot attempts from out there would be way up.
And mine too. People will call me Dark Nowitzki.
Here we go. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Washington Wizards.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. We've seen Ming really having a great game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And I'll send you the fries on it.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 9 points. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of two straight at home. George is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
From the Wizards, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, George. Pass to Poole. Oh, my goodness, the slam! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Okay, Poole, I see you hit the finish. He's not just a three-point shooter.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Giddey. Ming with the ball. Defended by Middleton. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Shake and Bake.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, George. Pass to Song. Here's Smart. Here's Middleton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
George passes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get it back. Count it. Good.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Bulls trail by 12. Vucevic the pass to Ming. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
They're on special. 4
for 180. Just the two. Seems to me one phone is as good as the next. Only a fool would drive all over the world when there ain't no need. Only need like 6 more. We done like a half an hour. How about we make one more stop? You get 6 of them shits, and I'll suck your dick for the next 20 minutes.
This is how you make Benihana's fried rice at home, and it tastes just like the restaurant. Start off with some butter, garlic, and some soy sauce. And this is what makes Benihana's rice so different. There's soy garlic butter. A little bit of oil, cook down some onions, carrots, green onions, and some garlic. Now add your day-old rice and cook that down for a couple minutes. A little bit more oil and scramble 2 eggs. Mix it all together. Go in there with a bit more soy sauce, season with salt, small pinch of sugar, white pepper, and some of that butter we made. Finish it off with a bit more green onion, and you're done. This is how you make Benihana's. This is how you make. This is how you make. This is how you make. This. This is how you. This. This is how you make.
Can I get 2 track disposable phones? They're on special. 4 for 180. Just the 2. Seems to me one phone is as good as the next. Only a fool would drive all over the world when there ain't no need. Only need like 6 more. We done like a half an hour. How about we make one more stop? You get 6 of them shits, and I'll suck your dick for the next 20 minutes. We get some of the track phones activated. 8 of them bitches. One number that tracks to Bodie's grandmother's house on West Baltimore Street, and 6 other numbers that are all assigned to track disposable cell phones. And those phones were all purchased outside the city.
They're driving 200 miles every couple of weeks out of
Your chest in that mango calls. They put the statue in the scanner.
Barbecue is my passion. Sadly, the fruit with the most fat is avocado. The fruit with the most vitamin A is mango. The fruit with the most dietary fiber is apple. The fruit.
NBA Youngboy was on Instagram Live. I added Tyrese Maxey to the Magic Bird era Sixers. Here's what happened. Here is the squad lead. This is the moment. Rank these midnight snacks without knowing what comes. This is how I got 5 Frosties and 6 nuggets from Wendy's for only $1, and there's no catch. Everyone is. Who needs salt-covered nuggets? Who needs sauce-covered nuggets when you could just cover? Who needs sauce-covered nuggets when you could just cover yourself with the nuggets? Who needs sauce-covered nuggets when you could just cover yourself with the nuggets? Who needs sauce-covered nuggets when you could just cover yourself with the nuggets? Who needs sauce?
23 points for Shake and Bake.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
White with the double team. Inside. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Ming. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ming's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And George kicks to Poole. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ming. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ming's got 12 points in just the second half. Poole the pass to George. Here's Middleton, guarded by Ming. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor.
Washington leading now by 10. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. Shake and bake out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. Bay, no good. The Bulls shooting about 42% so far. Here's Ming. Off target with his 3. Now here's Kispert. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So for the Bulls, White comes in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Ming. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ming's got 29.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
Ming can't hit. Wizards shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Bay. Brogdon outside. That 3 off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Ming. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Bulls. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls trail by 10. And shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops. 31 points for Shake and Bake.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Chicago also making a switch. Bruce Ellis has checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Wizards leading by 8. Poole with no one around. The three-pointer, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes to do it right now. Fires from deep. The Wizards with another miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Vucevic with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Middleton with it. Defended by Giddey. Here's Saul. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock.
Okay, I suck everybody with everyone.
The 3 from Poole.
I
Again,
did.
the miss by Poole.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
George with the screen on Giddey. And here's Poole for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Poole's got 10 points here in the second half. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Ming, good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Poole against Giddey. Money!
And this kid has star written all over him. Star put the lead